Introducing the challenger. From Long Island, New York, she is one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Willow Nightingale. Her opponent. From Boston, Massachusetts, she is the reigning and defending TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Mone.
Now we see that TBS championship, which for the better part of the last year and a half has been in the possession of the CEO, Mercedes Mone. But, oh,
there you go.
Mercedes low drop kick, catching Willow on the knee, and Mercedes doing a good job starting things out hot here, Tony.
This is all part of the anger. Look at her jaw set. All part of the anger that came out on display in World's End.
Willow sent hard to that LED barricade. Mercedes coming out with ill intent for her challenger, Tony.
You could see Willow try to strike Mercedes in the midsection. She's a fighter, but right now, Willow's being overwhelmed, and so is the LED board. It just went on the blink.
Mercedes lining up. Whoa, but no! Ooh. Buddy home, rough landing for the champion. Oh, my gosh!
Oh, my! Willow may want to try to roll Mercedes in the ring right now. Look at this. He may be out. There you go.
Doing just as you said, Tony. Willow returns the champion to the ring. The leg is hooked. 2. And Mercedes kicks out. Fans, we are starting 2026 off with a bang. Starting this Saturday night with Collision live from the Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It will be Shelton Benjamin, Scorpio Sky, one-on-one this Saturday night from Arlington on TNT and HBO Max. Plus, oh, wait a second, Mercedes goes underneath the cover. Darby Allin, Wheeler Yuta, we heard the challenge from Yuta just thrown out. That's Mercedes now the roll-up too. And Willow swinging a miss, Mercedes looking for the moneymaker, but Willow breaks free. Now the backslide, 1, 2, and now, oh, what a lariat from Willow Nightingale! Cover, 2, oh!
I'm surprised Mercedes got up, but that's a champion for you.
As Willow sending Mercedes into the ropes, another lariat attempted, but Cazadora. But instead, Mercedes to her feet. Willow changes grip. Mercedes back to her feet once again, and Willow goes into the top turnbuckle pad.
Not surprising. You're seeing Mercedes be very, very aggressive, and as you can see, very, very angry to boot. Needs to channel that anger, I would think. Not at the fans, but at her opponent.
Oh, Willow slips through the grip of the CEO. The boot was up. Oh, blocks the knee strike. Oh, Willow. She spent a lot of time in the ring with Mercedes Mone, enough to learn her tricks coming to this match with the game plan. And now Willow, big drop kick off the middle rope.
Willow getting fired up, and the fans are behind her here.
Mercedes down in the corner. Willow with the high ground and the cannonball.
How about how the head of Mercedes just rocked back?
Now Willow, the cover, the leg hooked. And Mercedes retreats to the outside. Trying to put some distance between herself and her challenger.
Willow's going for it here.
Willow, cannonball once again, just runs over Mercedes. And Willow, she can feel the momentum shifting in her favor.
Yeah, she had a smile on her face, but she did, as you saw, just favor that lower back momentarily, and that may come into play here. Just take so many risks. All these wrestlers do, men and women.
Willow returns the champion to the ring, but Mercedes. Oh, good God.
I think
Swept out the leg of Willow Nightingale. And that was a similar thing that happened on Saturday night that Kyle Fletcher broke the tooth of John Moxley. But Mercedes driving the head of Willow into the steps as our main event for the TBS Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
Mercedes feeling very good right now about herself, and Willow was checking her nose. I don't think her nose is bleeding. I'm not sure, but she was concerned there. That was nose first. Not only that, that was just great awareness by Mercedes. What are the reasons?
That was knees to nose, Tony. And now, cover made. And not only that, but the head of Willow Nightingale bouncing off those steel steps.
Right.
And now look at this. Willow using that neck piece.
Not only that, Mercedes was taking her fingernail, raking it across the throat of Willow. That is so dangerous on many levels.
Willow trying to maneuver up to a vertical position, but right hands to the midsection on the TBS champion. The scoop, but Mercedes slips behind. Handful of hair drags Willow down to the mat. High stack on the cover. Two. Aubrey Edwards right there on the spot.
Yeah, that time Mercedes walked to the other side, regained her composure, thought about what to do next, and here's what she's going to try to do.
Mercedes, the knees once again. Willow stunned, cover made, leg is hooked. Two. Willow, another kick out.
Mercedes can use her knees as well as anyone in the women's division, but she knows how to execute that Meteora.
I think as well as anybody in this sport, Tony, because she uses those as a way to neutralize larger opponents. Mercedes often finds herself giving up size to her opponents and uses those knees, I think, as an element of surprise.
Yeah, that's a great call, and that's why she is so successful as she's been. She knows. Look at this. Again, just using the legs and the knees here.
But Willow using her legs and knees. Big strength.
And look at this. Well, resorts to a hair pull that time, and well, it worked. Watch, here we go. The knees again. Meteor off the, oh, look at this now. My God, just.
Now cover. Willow able to kick out.
Right now, you can look at the face of Mercedes and see that this young lady is letting her anger get the best of her.
Mercedes
biting off her nails.
Things do not seem to be going quite as well in the latter half of 2025 for Mercedes Mone as they did towards the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and you know what? It's her charge to let it all behind her. Move forward. Retain this title. Retain the rest of the titles.
The final main event in the year 2025 for All Elite Wrestling. It is a big one. It is for the TBS Championship. Mercedes Mone trying to fend off the challenge by the former champion, Willow Nightingale. But Willow Nightingale not out of this fight yet. Willow drives the champion down.
Now can Willow follow up with something is the question. We've seen so much anger from Mercedes, and it may go back to May of 2023 when she was pinned by Willow and then suffered that leg injury that sidelined her for 371 days.
Willow, big series of lariats, 2 in a row, now 3. Mercedes getting bounced around. And now Willow Nightingale in the corner, another lariat battering the champion.
That was a slug.
And Willow, the boot. Mercedes scouted Willow. Willow wasn't the only one that came into this with a game plan. Mercedes was prepared, but Willow went for the spine buster. But the pounce again!
You can see Mercedes saw it coming, tried to step out of the way, could not, because her momentum from the right side rope had her right in the middle.
Willow, fireman's carry.
Oh my God!
Valley driver. Cover made. 2. Mercedes kicks out.
That is a face of concern.
And fans, this Saturday collision from Arlington, Texas. Darby Allin, Wheeler Yuta, one-on-one. El Clone of the Don Callis family will debut this Saturday night on TNT and HBO Max. The Timeless Love Bombs, Timeless Tony Storm, and Mina Shirakawa face High-On and Maya World, plus Shelton Benjamin, Scorpio Sky. Wait a second, backstabber here. Willow Nightingale staggers up to her feet. Willow trying to fight off next week. It's an eliminator match. Shelton Benjamin and John Moxley for the Continental Championship. If Shelton wins, he earns a shot at the title. Bang with a power bomb! 1, 2! The foot is on the ropes. And there you saw, it will be lights out, no holds barred. Hook and Hobbs taking on Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland, plus Jim Ross. Woo! The Hall of Fame voice of wrestling, JR, will be joining us next week on commentary from Oklahoma.
What a night it's going to be, and what a night this has been.
We are going to stick with this match as long as it takes, Tony, as Willow Nightingale up to the top, finds her feet. Moonsault press, nobody home.
Well, we've seen it so many times. A lot of times you go up top, a lot of times you take too much time, and that's what happened to Willow right there.
But it's Mercedes. Her turn to be perched on the top. Frog splash, but Willow with the knees.
Oh, that caught her. Look how much pain Mercedes is in. And we're in overtime here, guys, here on TBS.
As Willow with Mercedes up on the shoulders, on the apron. Maybe a Death Valley driver. Yeah! Oh, yes! It was Mercedes goes down hard.
Right on the edge of that hard apron. Right on the edge of it.
Right now, at this point, Tony, this match feels like Willow's to lose.
Look at that, man. I think that's right between the shoulder blades, right on the spine. And you're right, it is Willow's match to lose. Let's see if she can finish it up here.
Willow trying to return Mercedes to the ring, looking for a pinning predicament, but Mercedes rolls to the outside.
Mercedes so savvy.
And Willow, a bit of frustration, but she needs to stay focused. The cannonball. No, buddy! Oh, Willow Nightingale crashes and burns on the outside. So much for staying focused, Tony.
Absolutely. And
as Mercedes now the suplex on the floor, turns the corner, pops the hips. Mercedes may be thinking three amigos here on Willow on the outside.
Let's not forget a count out is to Mercedes' advantage here, Excalibur.
Willow, though, fights free of the grip of the champion, rolls underneath, breaks the count, resets the count. And Willow Nightingale.
What the hell?
Willow is clearing our announce desk. And Tony,
well, I tell you what, there's no doubt. Willow's temper's got the best of her here. This is not good.
This is dangerous territory for both athletes.
Absolutely.
Willow Nightingale.
And dangerous for Willow to want to win this championship because we could see a count out here.
Look at this, Mercedes pleading, begging with Willow Nightingale. But Willow looking for the doctor bomb on the desk, but no, Mercedes drives the knees. And
oh, no.
Mercedes, oh, no! The suplex on the desk completely backfired on Willow Nightingale.
Willow is in a tremendous amount of pain right here, guys. I don't know if she can get back in the ring. As a matter of fact, I don't know if either girl can.
Yeah, Tony, so is the champion, Mercedes Mone. But I think Mercedes, on some level, has to know that she may have just saved her TBS championship.
A double count out would be a draw. She would retain the championship. Mercedes, that is. Willow's doing everything.
Mercedes trying to get in the ring, trying to beat the referee's count. Aubrey Edwards up to 8. 9 now. And Willow somehow beats the count.
What a superhuman effort by Willow Nightingale.
1, 2, no. Mercedes dumps the crutch Looking for a statement maker, no. Elbow strikes, repeated elbow strikes. And now statement maker.
Oh, this may be it for Willow.
Statement maker, Willow in trouble.
Pulling on that back that hit so hard on the table.
Mercedes gets reversed too. No, crucifix. Willow.
Can she stand up?
To her feet.
Oh, my God.
Mercedes, though, fighting, desperately fighting to protect her TBS championship. Comes through. Tierras, no. Moneymaker, blow.
That's toward first to the top turnbuckle.
Willow driving Mercedes into the top turnbuckle, and now Willow. Babe with the power. No, Mercedes slips free.
Oh, what an effort by both women here. Amazing.
Willow changes grips, went for the overhook. Instead, oh wait, the cover, the roll up, two! No! That's how Willow beat Mercedes the other night. But now, Willow, the lariat intercepted, spun out, sweeping the leg. Jackknife, one, two. No, Willow.
Oh, just rolled over. Great counter.
Babe with the power.
The winner of this match and new TBS champion, Willow Nightingale.
What an effort to get back in the ring after she was hammered on this table to win it over a great champion like Mercedes.
A well-deserved celebration for Willow Nightingale, who can now
84 days away. I got her back home.
Willow Nightingale, who can now call herself two-time TBS champion, as well as one half of the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Willow's made history twice. As you said, inaugural Women's World Tag Team Champ, and the first woman to hold two titles, AEW titles, at the same time.
And out come the conglomeration adjacent civilian warriors. Everybody's here in Omaha, Nebraska. Is going to be partying tonight, not just because it's New Year's Eve.
Celebration going on here. We're all going to celebrate.
Oh, wow, even
Statlander.
AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander.
Remember, her and Willow's had quite the on and off again friendship.
A very, very tumultuous situation between Statlander and Nightingale.
Fans will say, oh, yeah.
And Tony, you got to give the people what they want.
What a night, Excalibur. What a night.
What a night. What a year for all elite wrestling. And what a way to cap it all off. Willow Nightingale, your new TBS champion. We are closing out the year 2025 with fireworks, and there will be fireworks this Saturday as we return to Arlington, Texas for